Hello everybody. Today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite stamp sets in the annual catalog, Sending Smiles, with the coordinating dies, sending dies they're called, and how to create a simple card and a little stepped up and then a whole lot stepped up. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to make 2 out of the 3 cards tonight. We're going to use these beautiful, beautiful colors. They're called the In Colors. These 5 are the In Colors: Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, and Tahitian Tide. And I have to tell you, Parakeet Party and Tahitian Tide, they look gorgeous together, and they are my favorites out of the 5, but I do like all of them. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to bring this one in just for a little bit of the flowers part. So the first card we're going to make is this simple one, which is really called a SIP card: stamps, ink, and paper. And that's all there is. There's no Wink of Stella, no embellishment. There's nothing on here. So I don't even have my stamps out or anything. Oh, look at all this. Okay. Not totally together. So I found after making this card a few times that doing the sending stamp first, so that you know where you can position everything else, is really the way to begin this particular card. So we're going to go ahead and put this stamp on our block, and I think we're just going to go ahead and do it for the most part in the colors that I've used here, which would be Sweet Sorbet. It's kind of like a watermelon color, kind of. If you hear me snapping my fingers, it's because my dog is whining. Make sure we, ooh, you know what? Let's go ahead and bring in our scratch paper, because you know, I tend to make a mess. I want to make sure I have it nice and inked, and I do. All right. And I like to always make sure you have it going the right way. I like to do it at a little bit of an angle. Put it on there, don't rock it, press it down. Oh my gosh, I did too much inking. Did you see that? I got distracted, did too much inking. So you know what? We are gonna go ahead and bring in, I have another piece of paper cut. Oh yeah, this is what happens sometimes. I need to clean my chamois here. These are washable, not dishwasher or washing machine, but you can just take it to your sink and run it under some hot water and watch all the ink come out. And I have been doing a lot of creating, and this really needs to be washed. All right, so here's our other paper. We're going to do it again. We're going to do tap, tap, tap. Make sure we have ink on there. Going to press it down. So much better. So much better. Now, let's see. Trying to decide which one. How about Sunshine to Brighten Your Day? I can find that one. Let's see. Will it fit? It will just barely fit there. All right. I don't really want it to go within. I don't want to stamp over my sending. So we're going to use a different one, and that's okay. There are lots of awesome sentiments to choose from in this particular stamp set. You can send it for birthdays, just to say hello. You could even use it, I think there's kind of one for sympathy. Yep, comfort and strength. You could even use it for a sympathy card if you needed to. All right, I'm gonna put this on here, and we're gonna go ahead and change ink colors. We're gonna go ahead and use black, because black is always a good one to have. The stamp is kind of long, so I just want to take the ink to the stamp. All right. Again, doing it at an angle and press down. Do not rock it. And there you go. That looks pretty good. Next up, we are going to do our flowers. And let's see. How about we do the flowers in Tahitian Tide? Well, we've got the Starry Sky, the Orchid Oasis, but we need to do our stems first and our Parakeet Party. And my stamps are all over the place in here. Did you know you can wash these stamps? Did you? And I think I actually need to wash them. It'll help get all the oils from your fingers off of them, and it'll stick a little bit better to the case. So let's see. Oh, I think I ended up using 2 of the different leaves. So we're going to go ahead and get 2 of them here. And let's see. Let's start with this big one. Kind of do it at an angle. And then let's see, do another one over here. And let's see, put one in the middle. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not really in the frame. I'm sorry about that. And then do little leaves over here and right there. You just want to fill in. Doesn't have to be all the way filled in, but all right. Now that we have that, let's see. Okay. Now we can do our flowers. And let's see, we've got our big one, and we've got all the flowers. So get our blocks. I cannot wait for my next order to come in because it will have a set of blocks, so I have more than just a handful to work with. And I won't be distracted by these lines. They get a little, they mess up my eyes just a little bit. All right, so we're going to use our big flower here in this Tahitian Tide, which is just so pretty. And you can see, I hope you can see, like right there is where you need to place it on the stem. Yeah, not the greatest stamp, but it will work. I don't think I got that one placed all that good. All right, next up is the, I can think of as cone. I can't think of what this particular flower is supposed to be. And then, where was my other one? Got this little one here, and again, there is a little indentation right there for it to go on the stem. Let's see, can we add another one in here? We can. Oh, did you all see that? I got ink on my thumb, and now I have it on my card. We are doing awesome tonight. Yay! So let's see. You think we can go ahead and sneak a little flower down there? We're going to sneak a flower down there. And look, we covered up the boo-boo. Yay, go team. Go team Inky Fingers. All right, let's close up our inks. Otherwise, we could have another catastrophe. And we need to pull out our, these little ones. We have this one, which will go here. And then we have this one, which will go on this one. And then This one is so teeny tiny, and I've like almost lost it a number of times, but this little one goes right in that flower there. So I've had to take washi tape and tape it into my stamp case, just so I wouldn't lose it, because yeah, it's been that way. We gotta be careful here. I got too much, I got ink all over my block. Okay, I don't do too bad lining those up, but lining up the other middle of the flowers, yeah, those get a little tricky for me. All right, let's do this one. Do it here in the middle. That one is not too bad. This is probably the best one I've had yet. And then this one, when I first started using the stamp set, I thought it had to go this way, where the, yeah. Then I saw somebody posting about it online, where they had used the stamp set, and I realized how wrong I was. So now I do it the correct way. So there you have it. Even with our boo-boo down here, we have made a simple card in literally less than 5 minutes, if you count the cutting of the cardstock that I did earlier. So, and I think it is pretty, and you could do sending birthday wishes or comfort and strength. You could do any of it, you know, or if you wanted to, you could put the sending straight and not have it all crooked. So 2 cards ready to be sent out, and they look, did you all notice that? Y'all didn't tell me. I missed one. Gracious, what happened? And it's the little dot one, the one that gets me all the time. Almost forgot it. Okay, there you go. Now the card is done. Yay! All right, so that is card number 1. Quick and easy and perfect. Especially if you're traveling, you could just take a stamp set, some inks, and cardstock, and you could make up some cards while you're traveling. Where's my other sample? Okay. Here is the next card we're going to work on. All we've done is stepped it up a little bit by adding a matte. This particular one I use black, but you could use any matte. You could have it coordinate with your flowers. And again, it's just stamps, ink, and paper with 1 layer. Let me find my, here they are. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp on this piece of paper, and we're honestly going to do the same thing. We're not going to change up the design, as you can see, so that we can make it easy. And let's see. Apparently I'm a little discombobulated. Probably should do the sending first, but I am not. All right, there we go. And now that I'm thinking about it, let's do the sending. We're going to do that in black. You ever do things like 100 times, and yet when it comes time to make a video, you're like tongue-tied and you don't know what you're doing, and it's like, wow, all over the place. That apparently is me tonight. All right, so, and I think I rocked that. Oh, wow, that was a lucky save on my part. Now let's see about this one. Sending sunshine to brighten your day. You know what? How about we do it down there? And how about on this one, we put the sending sunshine to brighten your day in this crushed curry. I think that would be pretty. And we're not going to do it at an angle. We're just going to do it here at the bottom. Perfect. All right, I'm going to leave that one open because we're actually going to use that next. Okay, so make sure I've cleaned my stamps. Do this one up here. And then, ooh, that one didn't turn out the greatest, but we're gonna keep it. I don't think I had cleaned my stamps after we stamped the other card. Oh my gosh, y'all. Did you see that? Okay, so what we're gonna do, you can do this more with these clear stamps than you can with the red rubber. I'm gonna do my very, very, very best to line it up. Okay, whew. That was a great save, wasn't it? Oh, so I had ink on my thumb. Had to put another flower in because of the ink. And yeah, now I have had to restamp. Sometimes that happens. Not every day can be an awesome day in the creative studio. All right, so here we go. Put that right there. And then I need my little round piece. See, I don't know what it is. I always kind of like get a little skewed on there. Sorry if you hear my dog whining in the background. But this card is done. If you wanted to, if you thought that it looked a little bare, you could do another set of leaves over here and add another flower. That would also be pretty. So now we're going to go ahead and add our stamped image to our basic black. And then we're going to put our basic black on our card base. And here's a paper saving tip. Remember how I messed that up in the beginning? No one will ever know except you and me. So don't tell anybody. But there's honestly no way for me to correct that. So it'd kind of be wasted paper. So we're covering it up and giving it new life. So there you go. So now let's go ahead and get some stuff out of the way. Those are the cards that we are making today, but I wanted to show you the other card, how you can step it up a little bit more. Here is the other card, and this, you stamp out the word sending like we've done. There is a die here in the set that will cut out the image of the word sending. There's also the actual word sending. So you could do a lot of things with that. And then also in this die set, there are labels. Like, for example, if we wanted to, we could have stamped our sunshine to brighten your day and cut it out and had a label. Or there's this one that fits the smaller sentiments. And there's also dies that will cut out all of the flowers. So that is really nice. And the leaves. So it's really a beautiful stamp set to have in your collection with multiple uses for it. Birthdays, I mean, just everything. So we have our simple card, which is literally stamps, ink, and paper. And then we just stepped it up a notch. Again, still stamps, ink, and paper. We didn't even do any embellishments, any bling. And then here we have it where we're using the dies and we're adding some more layers. And we even used a embossing folder and we tore the edges and brought in some designer series paper. But you don't have to do all that if you don't want to. And here are just some other versions of using the dies from the stamp set and the other sentiments like sending smiles across the mouth. And you see on these cards, I didn't even use the focal point of sending because I thought it just looked good by itself. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this gives you ideas on how you can use this stamp set, or go ahead and use it in addition to other stamp sets. I'm sorry, words are hard right now. A little distracted for whatever reason. But thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel so you know when I post more videos of using your stamps, ink, and paper with a little bit of whimsy and bling. And remember, go out and be creative. Bye-bye.